What is going on, everybody?
Hey, everybody.
Oh, I gotta change the title. What? I can't hear you. Let's see, title.
Yeah, Munchkin said something about holy crap, her eardrums, and
There we go.
I don't know what she's referring to.
Yeah, I turned old as crap a couple days ago, so
You're only a half century.
I'm gonna start getting those weird, hey, do you qualify for the senior citizen discount? Every time I go somewhere now. So I fully expect that. Hell, I got that a couple years ago. What's up, Jazzy?
Yeah,
So,
they keep moving that age limit up, though.
well, hey, if they keep moving it up, then I'll never be a senior citizen. That works for me. Thanks, Jazzy.
Yeah, and happy birthday.
I've been vaping. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I appreciate everybody that gave me happy birthday wishes in chat, because I had a really long list of happy birthdays on Facebook. I don't think I've ever had that many before. Hello, Gailey.
Hey, Gal.
I've been vaping those 3 tanks that I showed off last weekend, and 2 of them are really good. Now, I can't condone, I can't like put down the Zeus Dual yet, because it's not that it's vaping bad, but it's vaping like brand new cotton, no matter how much I let the thing sit.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what it is, man. And I'm thinking, well, what I'll do is I'll take this thing apart, clean it really good, put some new wick in there. Maybe I just got bad wick, I don't know. But if that's the case, then the other mods I got, other tanks I got would have tasted bad too, because they were all pretty much the same cotton. So why would they taste good and this one bad? There's something fishy about it. I don't know. I mean, it used to be a real bad thing where you would buy an atomizer and you get it, and if you didn't clean it, it was going to taste like oil or something. Most of the ones they sell now are pretty clean when you get them, but you still run in, especially if you buy a clone, you definitely want to clean that son of a gun, because they're not going to go through the whole trouble of cleaning those. You're going to get pure oil if you vape that thing, and it's going to taste so bad. The Billow X, I'm actually impressed with it. It vapes pretty good. I mean, is it as good as the Fatality? Hell no, but it's still a good tank. So I've been vaping this on a regular. And the intake.
Which one did you have a problem with the wicking on last week?
But it's fine now. It works great. Drop frames detected. Why is my internet being a pain? Your Zeus is a great flavor. You know, I'm not doubting that at all. It probably is has really good flavor. I mean, especially, there's not a lot of top airflow tanks that have really good flavor. I mean, the Juggernaut was one. That was one of my favorites there, and it still is, even though I haven't used it in a while. I've been just using that Fatality like crazy, dude. It's almost like I need 5 of them, because I use it all the time.
I've been using the heck out of mine too, but lately, most of the time this week, I've been actually using the Twisted Messes with the Trinity glass on there.
Oh, look at that.
Sitting on top of the new SL class that came in Monday.
Look at your pretty SL class. So, man, what does that have in there? Pink and blue and green and black, and it's got all kinds of colors.
I'd say it's more red than pink, but yeah.
It's more red. Well, I mean, it's just, yeah, that definitely got some darker red over right there. I like that.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful. It really is.
That one looks like it's polished all the way up, all the way down.
Finish to it.
Yeah.
It's like it's got a glass type finish to it, versus the blue one, which is really just kind of a polished wood.
Yeah, see, I don't understand my blue one. Well, I'm about to hold up the carbon fiber one. Where is my blue? Oh, here it is. I gotta find it. See, this one has that glossy finish like your other one does.
Yeah.
So I have 2 of them. It just started popping up. I was like, I don't know when he sent that, but thank you.
Oh, and we can't forget, if we talk about e-liquid at all.
Oh, you know what? Let me go ahead and add that. I don't know where I put that file. But let me see, because I did get that file from Aries. Where I put it is the question.
Been watching some reviews and some live shows.
Oh wait, I think I found it. Is that it?
it's been hilarious seeing that little thing posted all over the place.
There we go. I did find it. I just gotta, now I'm gonna put it over in my XSplit folder, and I'll just add it right now because I don't wanna, I don't wanna fluff no feathers. But thanks for reminding me because I probably would have forgot. Paste.
Yeah, odds are FDA's not going to see this show, but
yeah, but if they go and start,
it's following the rules.
Yeah. Oops! I just hit my keyboard. I'm surprised I didn't just delete the whole show just then. What just happened? Because it definitely just went when I did that. All right, let's click here.
You're still
again.
showing on my end.
It's not letting me add. Oh man, that's slow. No wonder my computer's having issues. Okay, eeny, meeny, miny. Hey Mo, there it is.
Pat, the bottles for the Rage are proprietary, if I remember correctly.
I wonder if I can. I wonder where I can put this where it won't be like in the way of anything.
Very, very small in the middle.
How small can you make it?
I don't know that it's actually said. Oh, make it a little bit smaller and stuff it underneath the scuba diver.
Oh, I didn't try to go that small. Alright, let's see if we can fit it right there.
There you go. That works.
Hey, you may have trouble reading
there.
The Rage mod or bottles are proprietary, or they're bottles from mods that will fit in there of better quality. I don't think they're proprietary bottles. They're not like square or anything, but they are because of the way that the bottom's made with the little flip door.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're pretty much stuck with these bottles. You don't like the soft squishy bottles, Pat? Because I like that.
The bottles are pretty good quality.
Yeah, I mean.
Now, yeah, some people may not like the feel of them. That is very true.
Yeah, there's no swapping that out because you would have to be able to attach this bottom and top on there. Yeah, these are proprietary bottles.
Give it time. There may be a third party that comes out with some.
Yeah.
But knowing who the third parties might be, I don't know how well I trust it.
Dom Long, I owe you your machine. Don't worry, it hasn't. The box, it's not going to fit in a small flat rate box, so I have to get more boxes because this is too big. It's not going to fit. I got to get a different box to ship that in. Oh, I'm just so out of the shipping game right now. Jazzy does more shipping than I ever do. Don't worry, bud. I'll get it to you. I got a couple things I need to mail out, and
wait,
I was.
Hold on. Jazzy, you're saying Wayne wants desired? He wants them to recall the entire first batch. Why? Is that because of the double O-ring?
Oh, auto firing. There's a bunch that have auto firing. I didn't have any problems out of mine. Oh, there's where some of my batteries went. How many Rage mods do I have that have batteries in it? Okay, that one don't. Where's my third one?
I think I've got
Oops.
2 batteries in mine.
I got one that has batteries in it. That's it. And that one's the one that's got the clone Narda on top of it. The still vape's really good.
Pat, it's an FDA requirement now. It went into effect last Friday here in the U.S.
Dolores, I try to do one. I'm not good at that stuff, to be honest. I mean, I haven't worked on web design and I know it's easy to do. I'm pretty sure, but that would probably help a lot if I did something like that, just because I wouldn't have to guess and go, oh, well, you forgot to put this in there, you forgot to put that. That would help out a lot. Me making a winner's form instead of emailing me and then it get mixed in with other emails. I could just make something straight for that sends it over to me and be done with it.
Yeah, and Wolf, the Rage Squonk bottles to me are kind of in the mid-range. They're not. I felt some that are super soft, and I felt some that are a lot harder.
Steve, I don't know if you missed it or not. I may not have sent it. If I didn't, don't worry. I got to go by Higgy's anyway to pick up some of that Nilla Nuts infused coffee. So if I do, I will go through with her and get her to update the codes and get them all out to you guys that I missed. Because I'm sure I missed some. I'm sure of it. Because I slack. I do.
Well, you know, you're of the age now where you are getting forgetful.
I'm of the age. Yeah, I guess you're right. So I'm gonna get an excuse on forgetting stuff. Have I seen the Scuba Blue Aromomizer Plus? Ooh, I have not, Wit. Wow. Oh, I hate when people get blue stuff that I don't have.
Yeah, I just saw that 3F8, they just put up their little YouTube ad for the Aromomizer Plus and the Aromomizer V2.
Oh, okay. I know for the people that like the Bazooka Sour Straws, which I think I finally threw away the bottle, ejuice.deals has a special going on right now. If you like that, they have the blue raspberry or something, and I personally like the green apple sour, and it's a 100 ml bottle for $12.99. So I thought that was a good deal. It's just ejuice.deals. You get Delete Happy. Steve, I need to get Delete Happy on my emails because do you find the Kinsey leaks between Juice Control and Build Deck? Will, I have not had any trouble with the Kinsey leaking at all. I got blue balls. I'm good, Wolf. I'm good. Go ahead and keep those right there with you. So, but I got, you know, out of the 3 tanks I got the Billow X is in gold and the intake's in blue, and so is the Zeus dual. For a single coil RTA, I really like the intake. I'm surprised that you can get that much flavor out of a single coil tank, period. Well, I mean, that's not saying single coil is bad, because I know single coil can be good, and this just proves it again, over and over. It's all about
I've got a lot of single coils. I really like a lot of my single coils. I really like.
Right, and
it's got great flavor.
You use less juice. Most of the time, you're using less wattage, so your batteries last longer, and you still get really great flavor. I mean, unless you're just really wanting to blow giant clouds, which I think for a single coil, this thing clouds up pretty good. So I don't know. Is anyone familiar with Google Forms? I made one, Dolores, but it's really rudimentary. I need to do one where it has a drop-down menu, and I don't know how to do drop-down menus in Google Forms because I can't even use Excel. So
Bronco Monk is saying his Kinsey leaked from the seam base and the airflow.
Really?
Yeah, maybe you can take yours apart tonight.
Yeah, if I can find my Kinsey, we will check it. Most of the time, if you're getting leaks from tanks, you have a bad seal. Hey, Storm. I mean, 9 times out of 10, I can go back and go, hey, you know what? It was this seal right here, and then it doesn't leak anymore. Because, I mean, even if you have a leak, if you don't have enough cotton in there, you're going to get a leak out of your airflow holes, not between the tank and the seam. That's usually some type of O-ring leak, which I was telling y'all, you really got to make sure you juice those things up, because if they're dry and you screw that tank together, it will rip that O-ring, and then you won't even know it because it's black usually, and if it's got a little crack in it, you won't see it because it's just very minute, and that's all it takes to let juice come out of there. Let me see if I see my Kinsey. Oh, look at there, Kinsey.
And Gail, that's a great idea. So we'll have to ask Gary.
Just to give y'all guys an idea, my Kinsey's been sitting in this drawer thing for, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks. It's still completely full of juice. So if y'all haven't, I'm not leaking at all because it's still full all the way to the top. That's proof
Bronco,
right there that it does not leak.
Bronco's saying his is weeping not from the airflow holes, but from the base,
The
the
base
cementary
seam,
base.
right? Oh, is he talking about right above the air, right above the airflow? Ooh, I could see where that might be an issue. It looks like I have a little bit of condensation right there, just a hair.
Will Vapes, I think he's
I don't know if
talking
you
about the
can
same
see
thing
that.
too.
There's just a hair of, there we go. See that little bit of
Yeah,
wetness? So maybe I think I know what he's talking about now.
yeah, that's it. Just the one that's just above the airflow.
Okay, got you. So what could be happening there is there's a O-ring right there too, and we're gonna have to check that. I obviously it's so minute that it hasn't even dropped my juice level at all. So I could see where that would get on somebody's nerves though. It'd be like, oh, it's like wet around the outside edge, and it shouldn't be. I'm gonna have to take
And
this apart, clean it, and see what O-ring's causing that.
is that Nilla nuts you have in there?
More than likely. More than
And you
likely.
keep wondering why you're always out of Nilla nuts.
Because I keep switching tanks. I'm going to put this on here and see if it vapes good. Now this Kinsey hadn't had a build on it in a long, long time, so it needs the wattage turned up too. A lot. 45 watts on a 0.23 is not cutting. It needs to be about 75 watts. These batteries are probably going to be too dead to fire it, but we'll try it. This is not Nilla nuts. This is, I don't know what the hell it is. That's probably why I'm not vaping it right now.
So whatever it is, it doesn't taste all that good?
No, not at all. Oh, that's nasty.
Time to take it apart and clean it.
We're going to take this one apart. This is going first because that is complete. Oh, that's terrible. All right.
So, Storm, so in the UK,
That's
the
awesome.
Parliament, yeah, that is good news from the Parliament.
It's about time that they actually looked out for people's health. My face, Gailey. Well, Gailey, it tastes that bad. I don't know if you could see, but it barely even put any vapor off, and it was like, ugh, it was great. I mean, it was. I'm reading Breeze's great comment. Okay, that was terrible. Hold on a second.
And Forgetful Red, I saw where you typed in about getting the clone of the Fatality. Kind of really curious to know how well you like the clone. I know you don't have that the authentic, but just really curious how well you like it. Yeah, and Steve, yeah, totally. We need UK talking to everybody here in the US and knock some sense into our people here. Good grief, it's getting stupid. Red's mother passed away? Oh, that's terrible news. Is it Red just Red or Forgetful Red? Yeah, I know the authentic fatalities. I never get a leak from them. Every once in a while, I'll have a little bit of condensation build up, and I may get a drop of e-liquid comes out, maybe. That is sad news about Red's mom. All right. So I really should get more prepared for when Scuba gets up and walks away. I have no idea what to talk about, and here he comes. Nice timing.
Okay. I don't know how old that build was that was in the Kinsey. That's probably why it tasted so bad. The cotton literally fell apart. It's that bad.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I'm going to be redoing the whole thing because there is a very thick O-ring at the bottom right there, and that's where our problem is going to lie. If that's got a crack in it at all, and I'd have to find the box to the Kinsey to switch out that O-ring, which that ain't gonna happen, so or at least not right now. I'm gonna go ahead and pop these coils out though, because that's terrible. What's up? All right.
Did you know that Red's mom passed away?
Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. No, I did not know. Wow.
No, Gail, I haven't seen Nietzsche in a while either. I think I saw her pop into a show a week or two ago, though. I think.
Yeah, I haven't seen Nietzsche in a while. I don't know. Alright, there we go. I think we got it all built, all ready to go here for the most part. Let's get the build cam ready. What's up, Milo? Alright, let's go with the build cam and then get you added back in here. Let's see, there. Alright.
So is your plus tab still working?
For the most part. Why do I got a million screen regions? Let me remove all these. That's when Aries was in here and stuff.
Ah.
There we go. Add.
Yeah, speaking of Aries, I wonder where he is. He's normally here by now.
Maybe he is not feeling well. I don't think he normally misses the show unless he's just not feeling good, which is very possible.
Yeah, it could be. Definitely will, Gail.
There we go. So, I don't know if y'all can see this big black O-ring down here at the bottom. So, I'm going to check this real good to make sure that there's no cracks in it, because if there is, and because it's barely leaking, it's probably going to be a really hard to see crack. And I usually juice up my O-rings, so I don't know why it would be doing that.
Pat, I've used 2636 quite a bit. I like it. I haven't tried building it as 2438. And I would imagine flavor difference between those two sizes of wire would be pretty minimal, I would think.
I don't see anything, so this is what we're going to do. Let me see if I can get to this O-ring.
Can't see what you're doing.
Sorry. I'm trying to get behind the O-ring right now.
There you go.
See, if I kind of pull on it and you see a crack in it, then that would be a problem. You don't want to pull too hard and cause a crack, but if you can pull and see it split anywhere, then
see,
you got a
that'd
problem.
be something I do, is I pull it too hard.
Pull it too hard? No, you just have to pull a little bit, and if there's a crack in it, you'll see it, gap. And then that's as far as you need to go. Then you know you got a problem. But see, I want to try and flip this around. I'm going to put a little e-juice on here before I put it back in. Make sure there's nothing down in this groove that's going to keep it from sealing. Now, what they could have done is just put an O-ring that doesn't seal it really well, and that's going to be something that they'll have to come out with another O-ring for it. There we go. That's all juiced up.
Thanks for that, Stuart. Didn't know. Also, be careful not to put a twist in it, too.
Yeah. You don't want twist in it. I'm trying to get it back on there now. I can't even see what I'm doing. I'm freaking blind.
So, Pat is saying that he's Kinsey for him has been the best ever, and it beats the OBS engine too.
Almost got all.
I don't have either one of them, so I couldn't.
There we go. Now it's back on there. Make sure that's all the way down and sealed good. There we go. Let's get these screws up so I can put some new coils in here. You don't have a Kinsey? I thought you had one.
Well, maybe I do.
Well, maybe I do.
I don't know anymore. No, I've got. I don't think I've got the Kenzie. I've got the Kylan Mini.
I'm sorry, Oki. It probably isn't sending out notifications right now. I didn't even get one on my own broadcasting software telling me that I went live. I was like, okay. I don't remember what size we cut these to using the coily tool.
Oh,
But I definitely don't want to go too short either.
measure the posts.
Yeah, well, we can try and go by that. I'm getting a 4 out of it.
8 bits and pieces. How you doing tonight?
But I want to go a little bit longer because I don't want it to be that short. So we'll go to 4.5. Let's just try 4.5. And if that's too short, then I've wasted a coil. But I think that's going to be all right.
Hey, Creed, how you doing? I haven't seen you for a while.
Creed, what's up? Yeah, this ought to be okay, I would think. I mean, 5 might be a little better, but ow, what the? Why the hell is that firing? It's not even turned on. Dude.
That's not good.
No, it's not. It's not even turned on. I was looking, I was like, did I turn? There it goes again. I'm going to take the batteries out now. Fire now, that's what you do. What the hell? Tell Scuba to keep his nose out of his... I will, Stuart. I'm not going to put my nose in your coffee. It's probably already been mailed, actually. Dadgum. Why would that start firing when it's not even turned on? Dadgum.
You know what Stuart's talking about?
Yeah, Stuart won the auction for the pound. Yeah, yep. And
that's cool.
Yeah, they did a little mini auction on it. It's pretty cool. Nilla Nuts infused coffee. And now if this thing starts firing without batteries in it, I'm going off stream. I'm just saying. That means something, you know, is pissed off at me and does not want me to build this or something.
Storm, to be quite honest, I haven't bought a new RTA in a while, other than the Fatality, and that's rather expensive.
Yeah, it is.
But I'm still using the Wake. I still love the Wake. But then again, there's some new ones out there supposed to be as good. Scuba is going to talk about it a little bit more tonight. He's got three of the newer, more popular ones. But the Steam Crave Glass is fairly new, and it's supposed to be pretty good as well. I haven't tried it yet. I want to order one. I haven't ordered one yet.
Yeah, I was thinking about that one. Haven't. I got all them other ones, and it's like, yeah, I gotta wait. This is definitely not going to stick through the other side when I do 4.5, so I'm in good to go here. Let me put my goggles on so I can halfway hit this thing. There we go.
As long as it doesn't fire without batteries.
Dude, that blew my mind. I'm like, it's not even turned on and it's firing. Not good, not good. I need to take that thing apart and fix it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I wonder if it's still just gummed up with e-juice in there.
It probably is. Okay, that one's way too low. And so is the other one, for that matter. You don't want it right on top of the airflow. You want it up above it, just a bit.
That's a great idea, Gail. I wish I could go visit Vic and try out the glass too.
Yeah, let's go bug Vic. Hey Vic, I want to try it. Have a Vic. It's on one of the bloody shelves over there. I don't know. Alright, I think that ought to get it. Let's tighten all these screws down a little bit more. Make sure that I got these in good. I'm not even going to try to test fire this on the coil. I don't want this thing firing uncontrollably and burn my damn hand.
Yeah, and Wolf, that is true. The Glass is a bigger tank. I don't mind big tanks though. For me, um, but small tanks or normal sized tanks, I should say.
Where did I put my paper towels? I want to make sure this thing has absolutely no juice on it before. I just had paper towels in my hand. Oh, here we go.
Really?
I don't want it to be wet at all. I'm going to leave the seal wet, but I don't want the bottom part. That way, in case this thing is leaking, we'll be able to tell. Okay, there we go. Well, first, let's get this thing fired up.
Just don't spill on it then when you're putting the cotton in and wicking it up.
Right. Yeah, I do got a bad habit of doing that. So.
Dolores is saying that Pat had put out a request to take apart the coil master and clean it if we've got time.
Wow. Okay, that may take a minute, but we'll see what kind of time we're working with.
I recognize that mod from looking at it from the top.
Yeah, I bet you do. You got a little bit of a short right there. There we go. We're good to go now. Let that cool down for a second, then we'll wick this up and see what we got.
Yeah, Timekeeper, I saw that too. So Vic hit the tree out at 300 watts.
Wow. You know, when Vic first started casting, I tried hard as hell to get Vic to vape below 1 ohm, and he wouldn't. He was a high ohm only vapor. I mean, if anybody's got one of them old broadcasts, y'all can bring it up. Vic would not. We were making fun of him because he would never vape. What do I clean the little switches? Lead pipe. What you want to use is a really high proof alcohol. You want like 93 or higher alcohol. You don't want to use that 70% isopropyl alcohol because it leaves behind a film. So if you can get 93, which usually you can find at one of your local pharmacy stores, it's not expensive. It's gonna dry really quickly, but it's gonna get out anything that's in there, and when it dries, it's completely clean. So I use that and Q-tips, and I just get in there and clean around everything. It works great until you get more water and or juice down in there, then which this one has it all over. It's all down in here, so it's going to take a while to clean that out. But I mean, if y'all want to see that, we'll do it.
All right. And Wolf, a 400 watt. I honestly, I have no need for anything that high wattage.
There's no purpose to it. I mean, really, unless you're just a glutton for punishment. I mean, or you're trying to win a vape competition or something. Clouds, I don't know. There's no need for all that.
I don't think I've taken a mod above 100 watts in probably coming up on a year.
What mod was he bringing up to 300 watts? I forgot.
That was the Lost Vape Triad.
Oh, okay.
With the DNA 250C in it.
Well, I got a DNA 250C. How did he take it to 300? Does it go to 300? I thought it only went to 250. I've never tried to turn mine up, so.
Well, now, if you're not in the U.S., they can get a different wattage rating on a free battery.
Really? Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see how much cotton I'm going to need. Okay, right.
That has to do with the FDA and how the product was initially licensed.
Wow. All about them money.
And it's not Lost Vape that's restricting it. That's Evolve. So if you are in the U.S. and you happen to accidentally install the international software, that may change.
I gotcha. Or just, never mind. There's other ways. But I wouldn't suggest those other ways, that's for sure. Oh, look at that. It's way up there. I haven't built this in so long. And the weird thing is it's got that post right here, so you got to kind of get around it, but still fill up this cotton base without overstuffing the wick hole. So I'm going to make sure this still slides up and down really easy. I'm going to back the cotton up because I like it fluffy up top, not down here in the juice channel. So I get it about halfway. That looks pretty good there. Just making sure it's covering this top section completely. Wow, that is really like glowing where y'all can't even see it, but okay. Yeah, it's like woom, 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 woom. That's gold for you. All right.
DeMillan says you've got high water wicks.
I got high water what?
Wicks.
High water, yeah, I like high water wicks. High water wicks are to make sure that every fiber of the bottom of the wick gets juice on it instead of it being choked out by the front and can't make it to the back. That's why I like it that way. I want all that juice to fill this hole in here, which right now you see that's too low. I'm going to back this up to where all the fibers of the cotton can get juice. And what juice are we going to try? That's the other big question. Let's try, I don't know if I can show the name of that juice, but I can put it on there. See if it's any good.
Why can't you show the name of the juice?
I don't think it can be sold. That's the problem.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I know which one you're using.
Yeah, so, you know, I mean, I'll put some in here and we'll see how well it vapes, but. It is from e-cigs. Let me shake it up good.
Well, I was going to say you could say the name, just not where it's from, but you just said where it's from.
Really? Oh, shoot. I'm missing my warning.
No, you are.
I
no, you're fine. You're fine right now. You're fine.
I'm fine?
Because you're not promoting an e-liquid right now.
No, okay. Well, damn the fine print. All right. Uh-oh.
Now you got to clean it again.
Yeah, I'll wipe it off again. I get some in the wicking hole all around here. I want this completely soaked. I don't want my cotton to burn at all or struggle to soak up juice while I'm waiting for the flavor to change. That sucks.
Hey, Aries.
There he is.
Welcome back. Hopefully everything went well at the cancer benefit.
Ah, cool. I knew it was something important if I'm not a paid advertiser. I don't know. My channel's monetized, but I'm not a. I don't know. I don't know the fine prints, Wolf, but okay, it's fine. I don't mind putting a warning up there. I'd rather cover my tail in case they go, oh no, you need it. We're gonna fine you, and then you'll be all right. No, I don't need all that headache.
Wow, $9,000 in 8 hours? That's good.
Wow, that's pretty good. I wouldn't complain there. All right, I'm making sure that this O-ring down here definitely has. I'm going to put juice around it again, just to make sure that it's nice
Aries,
and wet.
You are more than welcome to join us if you want.
Yeah, this O-ring down here is critical on this thing because of the way it seals this tank. The other O-ring at the top that I can't even see right now, there's one right around. Oops, there's one right around the 510 there. Not so much, but that bottom one definitely. So let's get this back on here. I'm not upside down. There it goes. Wow, that was something serious right there. And it's screwing on. It's on there.
It looks like the Fatality is easier to build.
Definitely, definitely. All right, let's get all the juice off the sides so we can make sure that I'm not cheating on this. Every little juice down in this crack here.
Aries is still waiting to hear the final number on the fundraising.
Oh, wow. That was just a rough estimate. They were like, we didn't count all this. All right, I got the juice flow closed right now completely. The airflow is also closed, but we're going to fill this up. There we go. The top has got an O-ring also right inside there. It's already wet, so I'm not even going to worry about it. Now let's get the airflow open first. The airflow on this is a pain in the royal butt to move. There we go. I got it open. And the juice flow. Is now open. I see bubbles coming up. That's a good sign. All right. Is it clean? It's clean. I got the airflow mostly open. We're going to see if we get any leaking from the edge there. Just going to vape the bejesus out of it and see if I can get any ruckus from it. While we probably take apart the Coilmaster 521 tab.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting.
When's the last time you took that apart and cleaned it?
Maybe a year ago. It's been a while.
No, I think maybe December.
You think so?
I think you had to take it apart. I think you had to take it apart about that time because you had another big spill.
You can look at this and see all the the juiciness around there. It's really hard to clean all this. But right up under these rubber things is your screw holes right there. There's two on this side too, which this should come off pretty easy.
That rubber off.
There we go. Boom, done. There's the screw holes. But first, let's vape this for a little while, see how good this is going to be. That is a very clear juice, to say the least. You can't even tell I have juice in there.
It is.
It's full, though.
And the nice thing, the one thing I like about that is it does not come up your coils.
I wouldn't think it would. That's actually a lot better on a clean wick. I tried it before, like on a wick that I'd already used. I just kind of mixed it in, and that didn't really do it for me. This is actually a lot better this way. Fresh wick, fresh, clean tank.
Hey, Vapor Bunny.
And I'm smoking up, or smoking, I'm vaping up my whole freaking office. Let me get the fan blowing the right way. Y'all, can you see me?
I think puts out some cloud.
Yeah, it does. The Kinsey Cloud Maker. Goodness gracious, man. Come on with the... Oh, there we go. Hailer.
I gotta make sure this is actually gonna work. I'm on the most Jimmy rigged system in the world right now.
Working pretty good so far.
Jimmy rigged. All right, we can go with Jimmy rigged.
Well, no, I don't have a motherboard in my computer.
So, oh, that's pretty Jimmy rigged right there.
No, so my main system is down. So I've got a laptop hooked up to my big screen with my powered mic going through it, and my headset and the Brio, and it's running off of a secondary power supply. So nobody sneeze.
Jeez.
Wow. All right, I'm getting y'all added in here.
I'm amazed you got it working.
I am too, very much so. Okay, I've got to pause the cast because it's overloading right now. Hey everyone.
All right. right, there we go. We got him in there, and I got Aries' name in here somewhere. I don't know where I put it. There it is. Let's see if we can make this.
Scuba,
Yeah, because
your
XSplit
fan
is
sounding very
not working.
powerful.
Really? Oh, yeah. Hold on.
Oh, that's you. I
Bam!
thought it was Scuba.
There. That should work.
What I miss? What I miss? There we go. I think we got everybody's picture in. We're good to go right now.
Yeah, because I don't see chat or anything right now.
You don't see chat?
No, everything's locked up on me.
There's like 8,000 people in here, and they all said hey to you.
I'm still waiting on chat to come through. I see one message every so often.
So Milo's asking how Granny's is.
Granny's is doing amazing. She's over here playing match 3. I think it is. Yeah, match 3.
Not WoW, really.
She was playing WoW earlier, and apparently she got frustrated with questing because it's a brand new expansion. So
No, Munchkin, you can't talk crap about Aries because you can't see chat. Because I will let him know if you're talking.
well,
crap about
I'm waiting on pop out to pop up. So I've already got the screen minimized. I'm just waiting for the rest of pop up chat to actually populate.
DeMillan, you're the devil. Is that okay? What are those two
And there it
metal
goes.
pieces on the front? Is that a charging port? Wait a minute. What the hell is that on the bottom? Is that a
You're
tripod
good.
mount? Whoa,
Oh my God!
what is on the bottom of that thing? It looks like it mounts to a tripod.
I'm gonna have to take y'all's word for it. I'm not even gonna try to open that.
Okay, it's a weird looking mod that's kind of see-through plastic with lights on it. The top of it has a normal, well, actually a very small 510 in the shape of an eyeball. The bottom has, is that the bottom? Let me get back to that picture. Or no, that is the 510. Okay. The 510 looks weird. It's
Aries, it's the Zomo Exo Armor 300 TC mod.
Yeah, never heard of it.
It's the shape of a stop sign if you squished it. Like took it from the top and squished it down. That's what the 510 looks like.
Is it kind of like the oh, what was that? The one that had the metal frame with the side plexiglass and the laser pointer on it?
Similar, I guess.
It looked
Yeah.
the one that I'm talking about. It looked kind of like a motorcycle frame.
No, this one doesn't have a motorcycle frame. It's plastic.
No, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Yeah. Wow.
Magnetic panels. Okay, well, it's weird. It lights up on one side but not the other side, so that's kind of like, okay. What did I just do? Oh, I screwed everything up. Oh, that's
whoever
Aries.
shared it.
Oh, you
No, I don't know. Whoever shared
didn't
that
share it?
probably that's not me. I don't dare try to share anything right now.
I'm not sharing it. I can write on it.
That's got to be
It's
Speed.
We.
No,
That's hilarious.
Yeah, up top it
That is a
says
strange looking mod.
unshare.
There you go.
I think you got it. I don't know. Let's see. There's that. Maybe that fixed it. Let me bring them back to it.
Did I mess up your?
There we go.
Did I mess up your?
Oh, it
views?
messed up everything, but that's all right. That's all right. It's
Oh,
back
sorry.
normal now. We did get
Okay,
the little
nothing.
warning up there, Aries, in small print up there. Let me see if I can. It looks like it's a little off now. Let's move that away. No, I don't want to make it bigger. I just want to move it. There you go. How, Aries? Now I know you know. How big does that warning have to be?
20%.
20%. Well,
I thought it was 20% of the time.
Well, it's if it's a still image, it's 20% of the image. If it's a broadcast, it has to be 20% of the time. So, but it's only 20% of the promotion time. There is a difference. So, if your promotion lasts for a minute, it has to be up there for what is that? Like 10 seconds, 15 seconds, something like that.
wow. Okay. It's definitely not taking up 20% of the screen. But,
it doesn't have to. If because this is not a still broadcast, it's not a still image. It doesn't have to take up 20% of the screen. It just has to be mentioned 20% of the broadcast, which or 20% of the promotional part of the broadcast.
Jeez. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm trying to find the
stupid
right.
as shit.
Okay, I found the right screw nut driver here. Hey Bill, we're going to take apart the 521 Plus tab and maybe attempt to clean this. Now, this may take up the entire show. Just warning everybody ahead. Let me go over to the Bill cam and see if we can fix that, because I knew it was going to look like that. All right.
Whatever's making them limit the amount of balls, what, the juice in their balls.
I'll have to pull it up later.
Oh yeah, it's on the.
Okay, but I'll have to pull it up later. I can't do anything right now.
We're going to
So,
get
Aries,
this.
I'll look at
how did the benefit go?
You might want to talk about it.
So the benefit itself raised right around $900, or not $9,000. And while I was there, I converted at least 11 vapors or 11 smokers to vaping.
Dude.
I'm still waiting on final numbers on that, but so far it's I know guaranteed that we got 11 because they came back with their kits. So.
Wow.
Wow.
Could this
That's
stop
good.
messing with me right now?
Well, what happened was I converted 3 to begin with and sent them up to one of the local vape shops that's actually worth a damn here in town. And they called me up. They're like, yeah, some guys just came up here. I said, well, I'm going to be sending a whole bunch more up to you. I said, how about you give them a discount? They're like, yeah, we can do that. And they called me after the 8th one came in. They're like, you're sending us a lot. I said, I'm going to be sending you more. And they're like, okay, so we're bumping all of our discounts up to 20%. So have them mention your name whenever they come in, and we'll give them 20% off their first kit.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Cool. They're like, since you're sending us so much business, we'll give you a free 120. I said, nope. I said, I've got plenty of juice. I said, the next person that comes up there that's tight on money for a kit, give them the bottle. He's like, okay, next person that's tight gets free 120.
Nice,
Awesome.
man.
Cool.
All right, so all I've taken apart so far is the 4 screws that's on the bottom. Now, if it's your first time taking this apart, you're probably going to have a little bit of an issue popping this apart, but it honestly is not that big a deal. It usually comes apart pretty easy. There we go.
I love those colors.
What are you?
I'm sorry, Scuba. I'm not even looking at you now. I'm looking at Aries.
Apparently not.
We'll wait
Aries
for him
gotta
to
be
finish.
shiny.
We'll wait for him to fish.
Oh, damn it.
Okay.
Well, hurry up.
Dude! Dude! Alright, you have these bolts right here. This is your positive on your 510 and then your negative on your 510. You have to take these 2 off because you need to get under this board to be able to clean everything out. And you want to clean this entire board, which probably will feel like VG, which it does. You want to clean all around these chips, all up in here. These can all be unplugged if you want. I don't even waste my time. The main thing is you got to get these 2 nuts off right here. So I'm just going to grab some pliers here and try and get in here.
And Munchkin, I am focused. Aries is showing my new mod off.
The hard part is the other side tries to turn, which is not a good thing.
Yes, it is.
I forgot what I did to make it not turn last time. What did I do last time? See, because this side is just a perfectly round hole, right? There's nothing you can do to, besides putting something in here at an angle, and then try and turn this, which I'm going to try to do now.
I think I just broke something. Can y'all still hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
Okay, good.
There we go. I got one loose. All I did was put this in as an angle to hold that tight because this will free spin on you. And then I'm going to take this bolt loose here. Well, now it's going to... Is it really going to free spin on me again? You son of a gun. All right.
We chase it.
I should get the nut all the way off, and I know y'all can't see this real good.
And
Nuts
Richard's
off.
pointing out that you're getting your nuts off right now.
Okay. And then this just got an eye bolt on the end of it. It just lays right on there, which I would clean this really good too. So make sure it's getting a good connection when you put it back together. Let's see if I can get the other side off now. See, this now will just come right out. which I would suggest cleaning this also.
Ooh, that's bad. Also, take a close look at your switch too.
Well, my switch is just a standard switch. I mean, you can see that.
I'll show you later. It's hard to hold it upside down.
Let's see if I can get this one and hold it tight enough to where I can get this loose. I did.
Yeah, I was starting to turn my head to see it.
Yeah. No, some guy came in and he's like, I appreciate what you guys are doing. Laid down $500. He's like, you know, give it to, you know, either give it to the family, because what it was a woman passed away, a longtime client of the tattoo parlor, passed away from breast cancer. And he laid down $500. He says, either, you know, donate it to, you know, the next so many people that are getting one of the benefit tattoos, or just keep it, whatever you want to do. And so they're like, okay, you know, so they, you know, pulled in like 10 people, and guy comes back in like an hour and a half later and lays down another 1,500. Come to find out, his wife died a year and a half ago from breast cancer.
Damn.
Wow.
Crazy stuff. I'm trying to get this screw out of here, guys. The other screw is free spinning. That may cause me a problem getting this apart.
Yep.
I'm hoping not, but yeah, this screw right here is just free spinning on me. But what I can try to do, if you do have that problem, you can get under here with something, tweezers or something, to hold the post and then turn the screw, which is what I'm going to try to do.
Hey, Noel.
Hey, Ursine, what's up?
Come on.
You've almost got it.
I'm trying. Oh, there it goes. Ha 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 ha!
Yeah, just remember.
I
You gotta
scuba
put it back
rigged
in,
it.
though.
Yeah, that's it. Scuba rigged. Come here, screw. All right, that one's out. Now this whole dealie will come out of here now. You got to be careful of these. And then you just pull these wires out through the middle, and you can flip this whole board over. And I would recommend cleaning all of this too. And here's where your switches and everything are. This whole thing now will come out.
So, do you normally use like a alcohol swab to clean this?
Alcohol, I use, well, I hope I can find my alcohol. I may have done this all prematurely, because I don't know where my alcohol is right now.
So part 2, which will be next week, is putting the plus tab back together.
There you go. Part 1, destroying the plus tab. Part 2, putting it back together.
No. And part 3, ordering a new one because he couldn't get it back together.
Oh no, I can get it back together.
Just don't break that PCB.
No, I won't break that.
I've heard that before too.
Oh, where is my alcohol?
It's like spilling a 120 on it.
If you have witch hazel actually works better.
Yeah, well, witch hazel, there might be some out in the car actually.
Pro tip: if you guys have VG buildup on your windshields, put some witch hazel on it. Cuts through it like butter.
Yeah, it does.
Wait, when you get your witch hazel, is there a certain mix or something that you get?
Nope. Just
Straight witch hazel?
Straight witch hazel. Just go to Walmart, buy a big old thing of witch hazel. It's like $2, and just put it on a rag and just wipe it across. Boom, you're done.
Yeah, I think I was looking for it on Amazon. I wasn't finding that. I was finding other stuff.
Do what?
I was looking on Amazon for witch hazel, and I was finding it with some others mixed in with other stuff, not just straight witch hazel.
No, you just want straight witch hazel. They sell it in the health and beauty section because it's an astringent.
Yeah, I'll go take a look.
I
know during the winter, my windows in the house get all DG'd up.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, maybe I'm a little premature on that, since I do not know where my alcohol is. That sucks.
If I can, there we go.
But yeah, you want to clean all around here. These are your actual switches here. These 4 buttons, they're your actual switches. Well, it's what the round piece is pushing down on. So it fires no matter where you push on it. Yeah, if I had, I don't like using regular isopropyl alcohol that's only 70% because it leaves a bad film
90%.
on there. Yeah, I got 93% alcohol and it works great. It doesn't leave any kind of residual mess on there.
Yeah, anything 90% or above, or like we said, witch hazel. Those are what you want to use, because anything 70%, 72%, like what you would find normally at Walmart, you're going to leave like a bad coating on there.
This is the cool thing.
That's bad.
This is your actual screen. Let me see if I can get this.
Are you going to tweak out your display cover?
I'm just showing that the screen, when it's like this, you can really read the screen.
Well, that's what I was saying. You know, if you take off the tint panel,
see, it's firing right now. That means if you do this before you even put it back together, you know you're not. That little smoke thing right above the pipe means it's trying to fire. It should not do that when you turn it on. It instantly goes to fire.
Scuba, I would think that at this point you probably don't need to clean it. You need to replace it.
Well, I mean, yeah, it needs to be replaced, obviously. I don't have another 521 Plus tab, but...
Storm, I just checked. I've got 99% as well.
70, what we were talking about is on the 521 tab, over the display is a tinted screen.
Yes.
And it makes it super hard to see, so you can actually, if you take it apart carefully, you can actually take off that tinted screen to where you can see it better.
Well, the actual screen is showing through this. You'd have to either Dremel this out or some kind of way, you know.
Did they change it? Because it used to be just a clear little plastic panel that was soft
I wish. No, it's actually, it's up under the switch here, so you can't see it. But if you can look up under the switch, you'll see. Wow, you can't.
That sucks.
There's a square right there that the screen fits into, but it's the same. This is where the screen shows through, right here. And as you can see, it's all part of the plastic. So you'd have to Dremel that out, or, you know, then you can read the screen really well. But yeah, this all has to be cleaned really good. And if anything needs resoldering, you know, it needs to be resoldered there. Where's the other pin at? It's still in there. I'm going to pop it out. Because I need to clean these. I want these to be really clean before I put it all back together. I may have to wait till next week to put this back together.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and put these nuts back on here so I do not lose them.
Do you have a way to take apart the switch itself so you can actually look at the switch?
Well, the switch is not the problem, because I've done this before. It's always because some kind of liquid or something has got in these legs on these chips and shorted it out. So once you clean it good with alcohol, it starts working perfect. But if you have a 521 Plus tab, I suggest keeping it away from water, especially. Don't go cleaning your coils. There's like VG all down in here, so yeah. I mean, I can feel it with my fingers. I don't see it so much, but I feel it. So I'm trying to clean.
And you wonder why you never have any millinots.
Yeah.
Just turn that over and pour it into a bottle.
I'm gonna pop this out
while you're at it. Wring out your build mat.
Yeah, I'm taking this apart really, you know, a lot. Then now you can see where the screen goes. So if you need to, you can Dremel this out. It's exactly where the screen sits, which I think it's cool that they did square it off so you know exactly where it goes. So you can just Dremel that one section out if you want. But you can see the little bit of wet going around the edge here, and that's all that needs to be cleaned. All of it. I don't want to leave anything behind. But yeah, now that it's in a million pieces here, yeah.
Oh, DeMillan, I'm sure there is, but you know, is it safe to use in a home setting?
No, there's not.
I'm going to do a quick look for the alcohol. Just keep it away from Scuba. I'm just going to do a quick look for the alcohol, besides what I'm drinking, and see if I can fix this. Hold on.
Steve, I think he should take a look at the switch too, but then again, that may be an actual sealed switch. I don't know.
Well, but the problem is if the switch has actually soldered itself shut.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the big problems with Mac boxes that don't have a proper MOSFET, or the MOSFET just didn't fail properly, is the switch will actually solder itself in the closed position, and it'll just constantly auto fire.
That would suck.
It's possible, DeMillen. I haven't tried anything like that, so I honestly don't know. That's something I've never really gotten into.
And is that? I mean, I know you were talking about you may be able to take a piece off because they put a film on it.
Right.
But I kind of wonder, is that a solid piece now that's all one color?
Yeah. See, and that's what I'm thinking is they completely changed the housings out because it used to be just it was a two-piece plastic where the inner piece was a tint that you could just take. It was soft glued in. You could just take it out, and it left the outer clear shield still in place, which made it a lot easier to read. But apparently that was too much hassle for them, and they just made it one solid housing unit.
Yeah. In which case, I'd probably just take, like Scuba was saying, just Dremel it out, maybe put a clear piece in there and glue it in place.
Yeah, see, and that's what Gail was saying that Zan did, was he just Dremeled his out. Yeah, dire thing, exactly. Yeah, when the switch isn't rated for the amperage that's passing through it, which if you've ever built a box mod, you know that those switches only tolerate like 10 amps at the most. I mean, they're extremely weak. So any sort of oomph through them because the MOSFET didn't fail properly, and it'll just weld that shut.
I have alcohol.
Ooh, that sounds good, bits and pieces.
RS, I'm actually doing amazing today because I got the news that my surgery has been scheduled for the 14th.
Nice.
Wow, awesome.
So I got to go down on the 13th for pre-op testing, and I'm going to be meeting with the orthopedic that's going to be doing the surgery along with the neurologist. And then on the 14th is the surgery, and they're making me stay over till the 15th just as a safety precaution.
Last time I had to do this a couple of times because if you don't find that one little spot that it's looking for, it's not going to work.
So, apparently, Local Vapes has got another code going.
Do they?
30% off. Yeah, 30% off everything. So
wow, I like when they do that.
Dave is saying you can pick up the Eclipse for like $24.50 before shipping.
If y'all didn't get an Eclipse, I mean, for that price, that's a smoking deal right there.
Of course, that would also mean 30% off the Rage, too.
Yep.
To be fully honest, I'm surprised that they have any left.
Yeah.
Well, no, there's a reason that I say that.
Oh.
Here, well, it was over this past weekend. They had a closed door sale.
Mm-hmm.
And everything was like super discounted.
Oh, really?
Like super discounted.
Hey.
Creed, I am in a clinical trial. They are implanting a pulse generator, and they'll be running a lead wire down through the middle of my leg, and they'll coil that lead around the sciatic nerve, and to where, yeah, the nerve, the pulse generator is going to actually be implanted into my abdomen, and it's induction charge for recharging. And anytime my phantom pains kick on, it'll have a little remote that I just push a button and it starts sending a pulse for about 30 minutes to interrupt that signal.
How long will it take to recharge?
From what I understand, from completely empty to packed full, like an hour and a half.
That's not too bad.
Yeah,
No.
but the charge lasts for how long? You said it was some crazy.
A long time.
Right. I was like, wow, dude. He said it lasts like, I don't know, a month or something on a charge. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah. They told me that it lasts between 4 and 6 weeks. Obviously, it's dependent on how much you use it.
Right.
Generally, around 4 to 6 weeks is what they're saying.
Nice.
If somebody got a Rage for $17.50, that's a pretty damn good deal.
If they got a Rage for $17.50, that's way below Dwayne's cost.
Yeah, that's below anybody's cost. That's like they were trying to get rid of it there at that point.
Yeah, Dolores, that's correct. It's for stump pain and phantom limb pain. Am I going to teach them how to make the coil? Well, the neurologist had to go through a tremendous amount of training on how to properly coil this thing, so... DeMillan, I don't know if I can bring up Facebook right now. Yeah, Milo is taking place at UAMS.
All right.
I'm going to try to open Facebook. I can't. You know what? Screw it. Where's my phone? That's going to be easier.
How long before your computer's back to working again?
I got to wait for the motherboard to come back in. I had already made my motherboard.
So this could take a couple of weeks then.
It could.
Okay, y'all are just watching me clean everything on this thing and hope that when I turn it on, number one, it's dry, and number two, that I got every little spot that needed to be cleaned. The hard part is cleaning that switch on top, because you can't physically, well, you can take it apart, but when you do, it's a pain in the butt to get back together. This thing. But see, it's got all that juice on there. I'm going to try and clean around it. I should just pour alcohol in it, actually.
Yeah, see, I'm still
wow,
waiting
that's
on
awesome.
Facebook to open
Awesome,
on my
bro.
computer. So, yeah. DeMello, I just answered you. Thank goodness for phones.
Yep.
Oh, and apparently my screen has gone all
You know,
wonky.
Scuba could actually run a giveaway while he's cleaning the tab. Multitask.
Damn, okay.
Yeah, Milo, the oncology center down there at UAMS is pretty damn good. Yeah, Storm, it's the ROG Maximus 8 formula is what I have, and they don't know if they're going to be able to replace it with the exact same model, so we don't know what's going to happen from there. Yeah, my camera's just going 10 degrees of wonky. I need to close some of this stuff. Yeah, and just
I don't know if that's your connection or mine, Aries.
It's definitely getting a little bit garbly.
Yeah, I don't know.
Alright, let's see if I can get the bot to run a giveaway. Wow.
Everything's what it has to be.
Wow.
He said he's closing stuff down, trying to get everything back.
Okay, I'm running the Higgies 65% off coupon code in the channel right now. Just type !Higgies to get in on the raffle. This is for a 65% off coupon code, 2 e-cigs off your entire order. Get in on it. It does not include charge me 33 plus 11. The whole deal cost me 100 tier. I could have got it. Oh wow, I'm sorry, Pat. Wow, so he got the deal, but they charged him from customs, and 11 euros, 33 from customs. Man, that sucks. Smurf, don't put the little apostrophe in there. Just ! Higgies. Why is it? Okay, look, y'all. Read what the bot said. Copy that. ! Higgies. No apostrophe.
Okay, I've got everything down now. I can't even teach. So.
Did you say A-E-I-O and sometimes Y? What the hell did you just say? Y.
Really,
He's
it's
got
been that
everything
bad?
closed down by
It's
chat.
that bad, yes.
It had it every once in a while. Every once in a while you're clear.
Yeah, every once in a while.
Wait, I actually got movement that time.
Wow, he shoestringed it and the strings
Your
are breaking.
connection's showing green again.
Am
you
I?
should be okay now. Yeah.
There you go. It's better now.
Okay.
Yep. You're back to normal.
Don't sneeze.
All right.
This all came about because you clicked on looking for.
Okay, you
looking
can't
at
really
Facebook.
screw up
Yeah.
putting this back in because it only goes one way because of the USB charging port there. I got so much stuff in the way right there. It has to go in that hole, so you can't screw up which way this goes in, which is a good thing.
Famous last words.
Right?
Well, I mean, I have to get it in
Congratulations, vaping Smurf.
there. There you go, Smurf one. You definitely want to make sure that's lined up good or you won't be able to plug that in. Why they have that there, I have no idea because you're not going to be charging that thing with that port at all. But, you know.
No. I'm
Now, which
going
way
through
did
and
this
closing
go?
down all sorts of extra stuff.
Oh God.
All
The
right,
way
hold
that
on.
fits.
Yeah, but I still think this needs to be cleaner. I'm not happy with it yet. Hold on.
So, Aries, Gail's asking if you can make a winner's form for Scuba.
Oh, a Google Winners form?
I don't know how to do Google Docs. That's not in my. That's not in my wheelhouse.
Y'all,
I'm
hey,
sure I
mark
could
that
figure it
down.
out.
I think that's the first time I heard you say, I don't know
I know, right?
about anything.
I just. I mean, I'm not afraid to say I don't know if I don't know. I've never tried a Google Doc, so I honestly have no idea.
I've tried. Jen from Higgie's like, oh, it's so easy. I'm like, okay, well, you've done it a lot. I haven't, so there you go. Okay, this should dry really fast. I just doused the entire fire panel because I want to make sure it was clean.
Aries, don't click on Google to look up that form.
I wasn't. I'm just trying to
Oh,
figure
you're
out how
fine.
I can see chat.
Oh, that's a good idea.
What?
Pulling up chat on your phone.
Maybe.
Speed, tell Scuba to check it before he. Oh yeah, I will, Milo, before I put it all back together. But I gotta at least get I gotta get it part of the way back together just to check it. And right now there's far too much alcohol floating around in there, but it dries really fast. So. Oh, that
RS,
looks
thank
way
you
better.
Thank you for doing that for Scuba.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
So I think RS is going to make you a form, I think.
Thanks, man.
Oh, DeMillan, that sucks.
Really?
Now this will either work or not work. It's pretty simple actually. It's either yay or nay. And like I said, the last time I did this, I had to do it twice before I got it working. They should have made it a little easier to clean. Wow, I didn't know that came off. I'm going to show y'all what I'm looking at here. This rubber seal just decided to pop up. I don't think I want it to, but...
Let's see. Pop out chat.
You know, that may not have been designed to come apart either.
Oh, that's like really small.
Get out the spectacles, man. I know you got the. I know you got the scuba goggles.
No, dude, even spectacles isn't gonna fix that.
Oh my God.
Wow.
That is tiny.
No, all the spectacles in the world ain't helping that shit.
That's pretty small.
Okay, wait a minute. I think I got it.
So Storm says that he's got Asus Hero 6 running the AMD 1700X with 32 gig of Skill Trident Z
Now-
DDR 3200 memory running like a dream.
You can't. What am I doing? I'm tearing apart. I'm not fixing a PS4 controller. This is actually this is actually a home reader. You can't put this on wrong because as you can see, these two big tabs right here, that's what these go into. So you can't put it in backwards because it has little ones and it has big ones. So those go there.
Challenge accepted.
What challenge you got now? Oh
Really?
Lord.
You said that you can't put it in backwards. I accept that challenge.
Oh. Okay.
No, Storm.
Uh-oh.
I've got the like I said, I've got the Maximus 8 formula running a iCore
Hey, Short
i7
Vapor.
6700, 64 gigs of DDR4 3000 with dual GTX 1080s. The only reason why I had to RMA it is I can't see that. So the only reason I had to RMA it is the Bluetooth module started going out on it. It went out on it, and it's in the same module setup as the network adapters. And they said normally it all fails at the same time. So with the Bluetooth having failed, odds were network was going next. So they're like, just send it in to us. We'll get you something out. I'm like, okay.
How long have you had it?
2 years.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
pretty good.
still. Yeah, and it's still the fact that it's still under warranty that's why I go through ASUS. ASUS is amazing on the warranties.
I didn't know they were that good. Because typically electronics is like you're lucky to see a year.
A year, right? No, ASUS is really, really good about their warranties. Now, if only I could figure out a way to stop the auto turn off on my screen. Because I've got it blown up just big enough to where I can see it. Without dual mounting goggle lenses.
Still trying to get these screws clean as I can here. Still gonna look a little black down in the grooves, but I mean, it's not real important on these.
So this is what the tab looks like after removing 11 gallons of VG.
Right?
Yeah, well, you know.
11
I should
gallons
say
of 11
Nilla.
gallons of VG, but it was a total of 14 gallons of Nilla nuts.
Munchkin said if you flip it sideways, it gets bigger.
No, Dolores, ASUS boards come with a 3-year warranty. My warranty expired. They told me it expires like June of next year. So yeah, I'm good.
I'm dropping the screw.
So, the oddball question, now that you're getting a new system board, does that reset the warranty then?
That I don't know. Probably not, though.
That'd be my guess.
Well, I mean, see, and if they don't, they said that I asked them for an advanced RMA, so they could send me out a board as soon as it showed up. I could just swap them out and send the bad one in. And they checked the warehouse and they said that there's none in the warehouse. So I said, okay, well, what does that mean for the actual service? I said, obviously, if you don't have one in the warehouse, you can't send me one. They said, well, we'll look for a reasonable amount of time, and if we can't locate one, we will contact you to discuss replacement options, which in my understanding is basically instead of me getting a Maximus 8 formula, they'll send me a Maximus 9 formula.
That makes sense.
Well, current generation is 10, but my processor isn't compatible with 10.
But it's still firing. It's taking a little bit longer, but it is still firing. Let me make sure this is okay right here, because this is pretty darn important. The 510 main piece here. Nope, it's still firing.
Yeah, Steve, the module is a inlayered solder mid board, so yeah, they can't replace that module.
And Bill said, why don't you just download the YouTube gaming app?
Well, I mean, I've got YouTube Gaming on my phone right now. Actually, turning it sideways made it a little bit bigger.
Milo, the reason why he actually took it apart and cleaned it, it's because it was auto-firing when it was off.
Right.
So hopefully this takes care of that problem.
Well, I'm still working on it. I'm about to take the batteries out so I can go even further because it's still not done yet. These are the main. Did I even get alcohol on that? No.
Dolores, right? He's going to have to replace it pretty soon.
Yeah, I mean, I've cleaned it multiple times. I mean, the first couple times you do it, you clean it and it works fine. But this thing has had issues for a while. I really want to take these out, but
Munchie, I'm lucky to see like every 10th line right now. Sorry.
In Aries, 70 Osman is asking if that's a desktop.
What I'm working on right now? No, I'm working on a functified laptop.
And
I'm talking a old laptop. It's a 2 gigahertz with 4 gigs of RAM.
Ooh. Wow. But your main computer though, that's a desktop computer.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's a system from hell. Water cooled, dual 1080 GTX, 64 gigs of RAM, 6700 CPU. I'm running M.2 hard drive, dual SSD backup storage drives. Let's see, Blu-ray burner in it, 2 capture cards. Matter of fact,
in Scuba, Dire King asked if you
here's
got
my capture cards right there.
If I got what?
Canned air.
Oh, canned air. No, I do not.
I don't use canned air anymore. I got a electronics air compressor. It can it dehumidifies the air before it blows it out, and
nice.
I haven't gone back. I got it on Amazon. It was like $30. I'm like, that's 4 cans of air.
Oh, that's not good. This wire just came off.
That would be an upgrade from a Microsoft Surface.
Oh, y'all didn't see that. This wire just came off.
Oh no.
Not a biggie, but
no, it's a quick solder.
Yeah, I mean I can solder that in no time. But it was on there before. That wasn't causing my issue. I can guarantee that.
Sounds like a Microsoft Surface? Yeah, no. Microsoft Surface wishes that they were me. No, I've got a beast of a system. It's designed for broadcasting and rendering, and I mean that's what it was built for. Was for what I do. It's not just your run-of-the-mill computer.
What I was amazed about is last year when I bought my new laptop, I got a more powerful computer for less money.
Oh yeah.
In a laptop, and I was shocked because typically the last time I bought desktops were cheaper than laptops.
Well, it's because DDR4 there for a while skyrocketed, like super skyrocketed, and video cards super skyrocketed too. So all the desktop prices went through the roof, but you didn't have that problem with laptops. Steve, I run a very, very stripped down version of Windows 10. Like a super stripped down version of Windows 10.
What could have happened is one of these buttons is messed up that you actually push down to fire it. What's cool about it, if that wire's off, it don't even come on when you flip it to the fire position. But the ohm reader side was working. Well, now it's not. What the hell? It was working.
I'd have Granny's go and get that air compressor so you can see it, but she can't reach it.
Low resistance.
That little setup sounds really cool, though. I've never heard of that.
What, the air compressor?
Yeah, the little one for electronics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not exactly.
No. Don't worry about it.
See, I can still read
it's just
stuff,
in the other
but I
room.
can't
It's
fire
just. It's up on my top shelf, and she can't reach my top shelf.
No.
Until I
I'm
put
not
that wire
gonna-
back on anyway.
You could stand on a ledge and you still couldn't reach the top shelf on
Like
that
I
thing.
said.
No, I mean
Right.
even I have to kind of stretch to get up there. It's high.
I'm wondering if I didn't hook up the positive negative up here that actually goes for the 510, if it'll stop trying to fire it. Because it's like that it's whatever's shorting out, it depends. I've
But
cleaned the
if you
bejesus
disconnect,
out of this.
if you disconnected that, would it also then not read the ohms?
Yeah, it wouldn't read the ohms, it wouldn't do nothing. But I could still see if it was going to auto fire just by taking that loose, just to know if there's a short in the 510 itself that's making it try to fire. Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
But it more than likely it's one of these 4 little dip switches that are connected to this button here. Why they put 4 in there, I have no idea. But it could be any one of them that's actually stuck or wet inside of it that's causing this to fire. And you would have to physically sit there and clean out every one of them bottles over and over.
No, Wolf, this
Email,
sounds like
full
it's something
name,
that's
phone
made
number,
for
broadcast
electronics.
date, what you won, options, any comments. Do you want anything else on it? What else do I need on there? Name, address, phone number, broadcast date. No, I didn't mess it up, Bree. It's Storm. It's doing the same thing it was doing right now.
Oh, that's not that big, Aries.
No, I mean
I'm thinking air compressor.
well, I mean it is an air compressor.
No, I mean air compressor.
No. See, and it's got this little nozzle on it with the brush. It's got a couple different adapters. Like if you want to blow up air mattresses, it's got an entire series of adapters.
Oh, damn. You scared me when you say if you want to blow up. I was like, what the hell is he talking about?
No, these, and it's got a filter in the bottom, for the air. It's a replaceable filter, washable filter, the whole 9 yards. And it's great for electronics. That's what it's designed. I mean, when you look at the back, it is air duster for electronics.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, contact cleaner would work even better, Steve. That stuff dries even faster than freaking alcohol does. Right now, I'm just going through, I'm hoping that maybe it'll dry out a little bit and then it'll start working. That's kind of what happened last time. Nope, it's still trying to fire. It takes it a second before the fire light comes on, but it is still doing it. I'm going to disconnect the positive and see what happens. Because I'm crazy like that.
Crazy!
That would be about right. 5-pound hammer and a block of wood with a tab in between.
That's a quick fix right there.
I'm having to
go
back through and
it will not. Oh wait.
Shit, this is still in top chat. There's no telling what holy shit, I've missed a lot.
Oh, I'm on top chat too. Damn.
Yeah, if anyone asks me a question, give it up. You'll have to re-ask and hope I see it.
I'm trying to catch them for you, Aries.
Yeah, it still fires like that, so that's not what it is. Okay, well that clears up that.
Dolores, I can't open that link.
The only way I'm going to be able to fix this, well,
ooh, it's a little multi-use vacuum cleaner for keyboard, notebook, computer, car, etc. Compressed air duster.
Let's see if the charging port
okay, so it's a
has
vacuum
anything to do
and a
with it.
compressor.
That's what it sounds like.
It'd be similar. I wouldn't want a vacuum anywhere close because you don't want to accidentally suck something up into it. Yeah, no. That's bad juju.
It doesn't. It alludes to being an air compressor, but it only talks about suction.
Yeah, just search for X power.
That's pretty cool instead of buying all them cans of air that they charge you.
Yeah, like I said, $30, and we all know how expensive compressed air is.
Yeah.
And Munchkin
Damn,
said
they're
she
selling
found
90?
one, but okay, you read that.
Ouch.
Oh
Yeah,
my
no,
God, are you kidding me?
No, I got mine. How long have I had that now? About 6
I
months?
didn't get it that tight, but this whole thing snapped in half.
You just broke it, huh?
Yeah, I just broke. Well, I could technically solder this and be done, but yeah, the whole pin just decided to snap. I could have technically soldered this back on for that matter, and then I'd never be able to get it off again, but it'd be on there.
No, Storm, I don't do AMD. I am Team Blue.
Did it stop firing now? You will not tell. You will not work now. You son of a gun. You know what I did? I disconnected the charging port, and I think it's fixed it.
Yep, that would be the one, Dolores.
Really?
No, wait. I was looking at the wrong part of the screen. God, this is such a pain. To get
Yeah,
to come
Dolores,
back.
matter of fact, that's the exact same one. I've got the blue one. And it looks like they've got the blue one on that link that Dolores just put up for $48.32 Prime.
Lead Pipe says it's now $44.
Yep, it still fires. Yeah, I pretty much destroyed that right there.
Well, time for a new one.
Okay, so I mean, it went up a little bit, but I mean, trust me, they're amazing. Do what? Oh, those cans of compressed air are crazy expensive.
They are. They are.
I mean, last time, now it's been a while since I looked at Walmart, but I'm wanting to say the last time I went out to Walmart to actually buy them, a 2-pack was like $12 or $13.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll fix it later. What I just knocked down here?
Okay, you're all done?
Yep.
Purple
Hold
and
on.
green, Aries. What is it? No, I haven't forgot.
You mean that?
Yes.
That?
Yes.
That was my...
Damn, stop teasing. That looks so cool.
My mouse just went flying, so I can't see anything right now. Where the hell is my
I
mouse?
love the colors on that.
Here's my flashlight.
Oh, did Scuba miss it?
Yeah, of course I missed it because I just knocked my mouse flying off the desk and I don't know where it went. Hello, mouse.
Sorry, Munchie.
How could that disappear? I mean, seriously.
Mine ain't going nowhere.
All right.
If mine goes flying, someone's getting hurt.
How do you lose a mouse, though? I mean, they're not that
I
small.
don't know. There's nothing here for it to hide behind, really. But it's gone.
Storm, yes, I've already downloaded the patches for Meltdown Inspector, as well as the new ones that they discovered in January that they only announced like 3 days ago.
Okay,
What's
I found the
Meltdown
mouse.
Inspector?
Meltdown Inspector are 2 vulnerabilities in the Intel processors, 2 like very bad ones, and they just found another one. They found it in January, but they announced it in like 3 or 4 days ago. But Microsoft's already patched it, so just go to Microsoft Updates, it'll download the patch for you. It was giving back level access to your computer, root level access, including cloud access for servers, without having to access the physical machine.
Exactly, dumb long. I'm blind. Well, I
Pat,
do have...
Go to steamengine.org and look it up, and it'll tell you how much it should all amount to.
Hey, I got backup. All right.
I normally do mine with that same wire on 6 wraps and dual coil. I believe it works out to about a 0.18, 0.16, 0.18, somewhere in there. If I remember correctly, it's been a while. I've been using Aries coils lately.
Okay, we're good to go.
And
Wonder-
Dolores saying it's about time for the second giveaway. And while
It
we run the
is.
giveaway, we could talk about a purple and green mod.
Purple and green month. Yes, let me see what he's talking about.
Damn, that looks cool.
What? Ooh, wow. That's pretty. Oh, I didn't
It's
get to...
Lotus.
I can't really show you this one because it's in a million pieces right now, but
65 watts.
Well, that's all I have to run it at. It goes up to 155. I'm sure. I think there's a firmware upgrade that brings it up to 180.
Oh wow! So which model is that?
The
Right now?
Asmodus Kadama.
Oh,
that's a real pretty stab wood. This
What?
came from Spy Goat. I have to fix it. Right now it looks like this. It's got the front missing. It
that
needs
is a
some,
nice looking mod.
it needs
This
some
was
work.
on. I don't like spending money. I really don't. But
We
this
don't
was.
have it.
Yeah, because we don't have it to spend. But this was on such a huge sale. I couldn't pass it up.
That looks sweet, and Munchkin actually no, I'm not going shopping. I am not buying more stuff. Right
Yeah, I got. Guess what else I got from Tom himself? Aries will recognize this.
now. Yeah, Pat, I totally understand.
Oh wow, that's old school.
Mm-hmm.
That's a SX350 JV2.
Mm-hmm. This has a. Like I'm gonna, you know, hey, I could go, hey, SP, the battery sled's Brad in this, but yeah, it has a 3D printed battery sled, and the top of it's busted, as you can see right there.
Hey, Talion, thank
So-
you.
Phasma, okay.
So Talion just donated $10.
Captain Phasma.
Talion, I'm still showing that you donated 50. Chill, man. Hey, Talion, I was wondering where you went, bud. I haven't seen you in a while. And then I have a R150 that has the problem where if you leave juice or anything on the contacts, it eventually erodes them. And I haven't found those particular ones for the sledge yet, and I need those contacts, dude. I've looked on eBay, DigiKey, you name it. I can't find those because there's no name for them. What, battery sled contacts? That's all you can put.
You're talking about battery sled contacts for the for the SP boxes?
No, well, I mean, no. The ones I need are for the R150, and
Oh,
they're
the R150. Okay.
the one
yeah,
they're
no, that's a whole
shaped.
different ballgame.
The way they're shaped, they go down, back up, and then down like this, and I got to have them in that configuration to make it
Yeah.
work right. So
I mean, you could check with Perry. Perry might have them.
yeah, but I mean, I want to go and be able to buy.
Well, I mean, if
Jason.
Perry's got them, he'll you know, you can buy all of them for all he cares. But it's a matter of does he actually have them? Because I don't know if he still sells
Thank you, Scuba. I was
trays and
just doing
contacts.
I was trying to get to it. That's type of language that isn't allowed in chat, guys. And I need to put that on my bot to automatically do it. I guess I'll do that later, but. And
So,
here with
I
your
don't know,
low
I'm
RX
just
200S. Woo, Pedro, you're going old school right there, aren't you?
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a 200S.
Hey, no, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying that.
That's me, that red and black one right there.
He's gonna pull his out.
Shore Vapor says it's Keystone contacts, which is very possible because they're Keystone battery sleds, but the ones that go in the
That looks
R150
good.
I don't think are the same.
With my Yoda screen.
Did I run the second giveaway to Higgies? All right, I'm running that right now because I'm slow like that. Wow, yeah, with the customizable screens, that was always cool. All right, this is for the second 65% off code to Higgy Sigs, running right now, and the same thing, exclamation point Higgies. If you want to be entered into that, I can't believe I didn't ruin my tab because, like I said, all I got to do is put a.
Well, your tab is
Solder it.
honestly, it's on its last legs anyways.
It is. I've had it a long time, and I mean, I can't thank Coilmaster enough for even giving me that thing. So I've used. It's got its use out of it. I'll put it that way. And I think I have a couple of these. I know y'all got these small guys here.
Right, Munchkin. Just throw it away.
And I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Just throw it away. I can't throw stuff away. I hoard stuff. But yeah, I could throw that away maybe. But it's nostalgic. I could just use it as a prop.
No. God.
History.
Yeah.
They're calling you Vic.
Right?
Slide in battery contacts. Okay, Shore Shadow. I mean, if I had it apart to where you could see it, the R150 is just kind of weird about the oh my gosh, you gotta have fingernails to open this thing. Oh, almost had it. With no fingernails. All right, let's try it with this. Bam. I opened the wrong side. Oh my God. All right.
So I think Dire Thing is interested in getting your old Tab Plus, or yeah, whatever it is.
See, these are flat. Well, one side's flat like this, which I don't really need that contact. I need the other contact, which actually comes out and is at an angle. But the way it curves back and back over the top.
Yeah, those are keystones. Get a hold of Perry. Perry's got those, or at least he used to.
Well, here's the other piece to it, actually. Yeah, this one, I think I could find this one, actually. It's just got a longer tab on the back that I can slide it down the... Even my finger's in the way. That I can slide down the back of the plastic and solder to that way. But if they're normal keystones, I'll look them up. Shoot.
Yeah, just get a hold of Perry. Perry I'm almost positive Perry sells them.
I need that and a battery sled or two, so I can fix that mod. I can go... Now, that other board I showed you, the Stabwood, it's got a charging problem. It's got a built-in LiPo pack, and it's not charging no matter what I do. So
you think it's a balance board?
Yeah, I think it's a balance board.
Dire Thing's got an interesting point here. So what's broken is not the tab itself, other than its auto-firing, which you said might be those switches. So if you take it apart and build a new enclosure for it, and it could be any shape that you wanted, you could reset that whole thing up and keep using it.
Well, I could use it just to read ohms with too, because I can take apart just that one wire, leave it off, and it'll only show ohms. It won't fire. That switch is a dual throw switch, so one way shows you ohms, the other way is for firing and ohms. So I could take that loose and it's done. Moose, what's up?
In here? Hey, Moose, what's up? Sorry, I can't see.
It'd be kind of cool though. It'd be kind of cool though if you built up a new little enclosure type board.
A new enclosure. Well, it's
yeah.
Like what? Change the whole board in it?
No. You basically take the guts out
and
build a new enclosure for it. It doesn't have to be shaped the same. It can be any shape you want.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Another enclosure for it.
Yeah.
But the board itself doesn't work. So what the hell?
Well, you were saying the board's fine.
The board's fine as far as
switches.
the ohm. Yeah, well, it probably is the switches. I'd have to take off. I could narrow that down to one switch. Now watch, it's got 4 switches. I'll probably take off 3 of them, and the one I left on there is bad. That would be bad, but yeah, you could take off each individual switch and find out which one's dead shortened to make it fire, and then you'd be fixed. But I go one by one and go, okay, which one's the bad switch?
There's a lot of people saying
throw it away. Throw it away. I know, right? Why fix it? I'm not that cheap. I just hate something that's broke like that I know I can fix.
I'll go you one better. You've got a G-Class with an amazing ohm reader on it. That fires to a 0.05.
Yeah.
Problem solved.
Well, I realize that too. I mean, hell, I got a million mods that do really good on ohms. That juice is too darn clear, man. We got to add some color to that juice.
He's talking about your juice, Aries.
And it's pretty cloudy.
Oh, is?
Yeah.
No, my juice is clear as daylight.
Yeah, it's very clear.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Oh my goodness. And it's 950 already? Oh my gosh. And RS, thanks for that Google form. I will check that out in a minute. It's just 850. Wait a minute. Hold on.
It's 650. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
All right, y'all. We went way over last time. I just need to. We definitely have to get T-Max giveaway done because.
But I missed the first part of the show, so we got to make up for that.
Oh, do we?
There we go.
Oh, okay. Well, there's that, I guess. And this alcohol was only 91%, by the way. I couldn't find the 93. This came from CVS.
91 is still,
Yeah,
like
91.
I said, anything 90 and higher.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I usually get between 91 and 93. Yeah, watch giveaway. Yes, Dolores. That's what I'm doing. I usually put T-Max in there for that, so let's get that set up.
I love it. Dolores is cracking that whip on you.
Well, I was just talking about it, and then Dolores said, watch giveaway? I'm like, yeah, okay.
Pedro, we're trying to go back in time, not forward.
Yeah, oh my goodness, 3:50 a.m. Wow, man, that's hardcore right there to be up at that time. So this is for a $20 off coupon to a $24 order at Vaping Watch. Make sure y'all get in on that. And where did this screw come from?
James?
Okay. I don't know where
No.
that screw came from. I'll look. Don't be drinking the alcohol. Sure, I would not drink that alcohol. That would be terrible. I have my own kind.
Ugh. Oh, that stuff would taste terrible.
Mm-hmm.
You want to know what's funny?
What's that?
Okay, so this setup that I'm running, I did a photo shoot today that I've got to try to figure out some way of editing with.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Really?
Oh, you're going to edit it on the laptop? All right, then.
I've got to have it edited and up by the 20th. And
You
my
got
board
3
won't be
days.
back by the 20th. Well, it may take that entire 3 days just to get Photoshop to load.
Well, yeah, Dolores can trigger all the links and stuff, but there's no trigger command to start a giveaway, really. So, I mean, I could make one. I know how to add commands and stuff, but doing that would be crazy.
Technically, there is just exclamation point winner, and it just picks a random. That's
Yeah,
a
but-
random chatter.
Yeah, I don't like it like that.
No.
And
Then
Dolores
people don't
doesn't
have a
like
chance to
giveaway.
enter. You know, it's gonna pick people that don't want to win and stuff like that.
Well, you say that, but then you turn around and you have people like what were on Vic's show that enter and then turn around and say reroll or piff. It's like, dude, you had to manually type in
Right.
your entry.
Right.
They just
Right.
want to see. They just want to play the game. I mean, some people, yeah, just want to play the game. Extra screws is normal. Well, fictitious. That screw is very skinny. I don't know what it came from.
In Storm, when I build, I rarely use. I normally build it on the G class.
This is
Honestly.
This is a very tiny screw, and I'm not. You know what? It probably came out of that stab wood. No, I don't know where it came from.
No, Scuba, you were talking about the coloration of that
Yeah.
e-liquid.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm about to hold up what I vaped that in one of my rages.
Okay.
This is the bottle that I use it in.
You won't be able to see it.
You can't see it.
There's no way.
I can
dude.
hold it directly to the light and I still can't see it.
The only way you're going to know you're out is when it goes.
You start
Yep.
drying. Yeah, make sure you have an account at Vaping Watch if you win the raffle. It's got 53 seconds left.
Someone
gotta
with
have an
mod
account
power
over
to
Vaping Watch.
remove what Storm just said.
Get a thread ripper.
Threadripper can kiss my ass.
And Dolores, you're good. You're good. I'm just giving you a bad time.
Right here.
Are you giving
Wow.
Dolores a hard time?
I told her. I said she was cracking the whip on you.
Oh,
She was just putting out a gentle reminder.
yeah.
Have y'all seen the price of the new Threadrippers?
No.
I didn't know what the Threadripper is.
It's the new AMD series. It's the beefed up Ryzen's. Yeah, the new ones are $2,000.
Wow. Pat, it's very
Oh my
possible that may be the screws loose that's out of my brain. JR Biker 1, congratulations, you won the
Yeah,
coupon code.
congrats.
And
Night, Noel.
Dolores is putting in chat right now where you need to go and fill out the Google form, and they will hook you up. They'll actually put it on your account there so that you'll have that.
But yeah, it's like $2,000 for, I think it's got 32 cores in it.
Wow. But $2,000, I mean, geez.
Right. And that's just the processor.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh, my camera's jumping all over the place.
Yeah, but at least your connection's doing pretty good right now. Like you said,
Yeah,
don't
it's
sneeze.
making
Yeah,
it.
just don't sneeze.
Well, I never took apart the Zeus, man. We were supposed to do that. No, we wanted to go rip apart the plus tab.
You got 3 minutes. Be quick.
What's wrong with the Zeus?
The Zeus, okay, I built this
He's
on
not
last
getting good
Friday's
flavor.
show. It's giving me the cotton flavor every time I vape it.
Single coil.
Yeah, single coil. Oh, no, I'm using dual coil in it. But
Right. And I'm telling you, single coil, 3 to 3.5 millimeter.
but
Use Clapton.
But why does it taste like cotton? Okay, that's all I'm wondering. Why does it gotta
Okay,
taste
so
like
I'm guessing because you're running dual coil, I'm guessing that you're running what, 2.5 millimeter?
something like that?
Okay, so 2.5 millimeter, and the amount of cotton that you have to plug those channels up.
Mm-hmm.
Now, are you? I assume that you're talking about the Zeus dual. You have to be talking about the Zeus dual.
Yeah, the Zeus
Okay.
tool.
So, in order to have enough cotton to plug up those juice flow chambers, it's choking off inside.
I can unchoke it. I mean, I can build it to where it's not doing that, but well,
Dolores is asking you to please do a single coil build for J. Jerry.
for a single coil in the Zeus,
I think so.
this is actually not tasting bad now for the first time. It's been in my pocket for 3 days, so.
He's saying that because he doesn't want it rebuilt.
No, wait. There it comes.
Yeah, it's because it's saturated over that 3 days. And now you just drained it.
See, it has that nasty cotton.
Yeah,
Taste.
hold on, Dolores. Let me grab mine.
All right, I'm taking it apart.
Oh, the SL class?
There we go.
These are
With
pretty
the
nice.
Zeus dual on it, in a single coil configuration, running at a whopping 42 watts.
Yeah, I've got a Twisted Messes with the Trinity cap on here at 68 watts. Dual coil.
You can even see that part of the cotton in here is dry.
Yeah, it's
not
too choked off.
very dry, but yeah, it might
Whoever
be.
wicked that did a really bad job wicking it.
Yeah, I don't know who would done that. I was building 3 tanks. Cut me some slack. I was in a hurry.
There we
It's a
go.
little much cotton though.
Single coil.
It's less cotton than you got in there.
You want me to do single coil?
No, I was showing off my single coil. Single coil, just bam.
Ah. Tell me this is using a flathead screwdriver. Okay, good.
Yeah. Matter of fact, the little red Coil Master flathead fits perfect for it.
Pat, that was the SX Mini.
Oops.
Or the SL from E.
No, that's my end of day report. I gotta go grab that. Because they,
Oh,
if you would.
God. Aries, don't say the word report around me.
Damn, you didn't tell me.
No, the clinical trial, I have to do an end of day report every day to let them know this was my least amount of pain, this was my most amount of pain, this was my average pain, this is my current pain, and this is how long I wore my prosthesis that day. And today, where's my stopwatch? 11 hours. Yes, I actually have to time it.
This is the SL from Yeehee.
See, and that's why I had to do the photo shoot today, because I have a feeling that the photo shoot that I did the first go round for it wasn't going to be quite enough to enter the contest and win. So I reshot it, and I got an amazing photograph of it. It's just a matter of doing the cropping and all that. Oh, that's gorgeous.
I love my blue one too, Creed.
I wonder if I can type on here. Let's see.
All right.
So, Aries, after the show, I've got a question for you on the SLs.
Oh, I'm sure you do. Oh, on the SL class. Okay, never mind. I thought you were going to ask me about 44 hours. Yeah, Granny's was asking me the other day how someone had like 20 hours. I told her, I said, I know I'm over 40. But yeah, 44 hours.
Okay.
It takes the 2700, the 21700, and the 18650, so you can use all three of them.
Aries, on your Zeus, if you've had this apart, this has a white O-ring that's stuck to my glass. It goes on the bottom?
Yep.
But there's already a seal here.
Bottom.
There's another seal there, but there's none at the top. I'm just trying to figure this out. See that? It's got two seals. One's for the glass.
You're looking at the top.
Oh yeah, that is the top. Okay, okay. Now it makes sense. All right. Because I'm thinking this was the bottom. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Okay. It's getting clear now. Because I took it all apart and just cleaned it and didn't realize, which way.
Aries, you have to give him a break. He just had a birthday and he turned 50.
I know.
Damn. Y'all kiss my ass on all
half
50
of a century.
I know, he's super old now.
Yeah.
It's all downhill from here.
Everybody keeps saying that. What the hell? Downhill from here.
Scuba just did it.
Can I coast? I don't know. No pedaling.
Granny says, "Happy birthday."
Well, thanks, Grannies.
Thanks, Granny.
I promise you, 50 is nothing.
50 is nothing, she says. Well, good.
You're still a spring chicken.
A spring chicken.
You gotta remember, she's 6.
That's right.
I can take this coil that I already had in there and use it as a single coil.
That's weird.
Age really comes down to how you feel. It really does.
She's 76, healthier than I am.
Yeah.
There's a lady that works at my job that's 86, and I swear she acts like she's 60, maybe. She's got way too much energy.
A lot of it comes down to it's how well your body's holding up, but it's also mentally, how are you doing? How are you thinking about it? So that's what it really comes down to.
Let's put it this way. Okay, so Aretha Franklin just passed away. Rest her soul. Okay, so Granny's took a look at the picture that they had for her, and she's like, she's old. And I scrolled down just a half notch, and I said, yeah, she's 76. And she's like, God. Really? I'm like, yeah. Like, she's got it in her head that, that she looks old and decrepit, and yeah, no.
Alright, I have a single coil in here, Aries. This better work good.
What's it open out at?
0.46.
Okay, mine's a... Wow, yours is... Okay, so you're running 2.5. What are you running? Is like a fused or a staggered fused?
This is a fused Clapton.
Okay. So I'm running a 0.25 because I'm running a Fraplian. But yeah, single coil, it'd be better if you were running like a 3 or a 3.5.
Right, right. Well,
because with the single 2.5, that's going to be hard to fill that juice well.
All right, I'm gonna make this work. Make it a little more cotton.
You can always add little bit extra cotton and stuff it in there, but
I don't want to do that. Then you got cotton on
Actually,
top of
that's not
cotton.
Bad idea.
hey,
Put it
Like
down
the
and then just plug the rest of it with just cotton, and it'll just act as like a reservoir.
It's gonna work, dude. I'm gonna have this so fluffy. It's gonna feel this. Look at that. It's gonna be huge.
Huge.
it's gonna leak. It's gonna leak.
Dadgummit, don't tell me that.
It's the Zeus dual. Technically speaking, it can't leak.
Oh, it can flood
say
like a
that,
son of a
Aries.
gun, though. I've
Oh,
already
it can
had that.
flood. Oh, it can definitely flood, but it can't leak per se because it's got top airflow.
No, it don't leak. It comes out in your mouth every time you vape it. Oh, look, I taste juice. Yeah, that would be the juice coming through there that's leaking.
Yeah, you did that on one of the atomizers last week.
Yeah, I don't remember which one it was. I think it was the intake.
And Jason, yes, I will definitely give Aretha Franklin amazing credit for all that she did, not only
was
for music,
amazing.
but for civil rights as a whole, and for her. Yeah, I mean, she touched millions and millions and millions. Well, I mean, billions is a stretch because there's only 7 billion people in the world, but she touched a lot of lives. Yeah, there's absolutely no denying that, and I'm not taking anything. I would never even dream of taking anything from her.
No, she was wonderful. And sing, oh my.
Oh yeah, she could sing like there was no tomorrow.
Like an angel.
I mean, she was, there's those few singers in history that just
Well,
they're on a plateau all their own.
She's
You've got, through all of her faults, you've got Whitney Houston that was up on a plateau. You've got Mariah Carey. You've got Celine Dion. You've got even going through modern music, Hayley Williams from Paramore, Aretha Franklin, Gloria Gaynor. I mean, they all stood head and shoulders above everyone else. So no, I don't even come close to daring to take anything from Aretha Franklin. Amazing woman on more than just her vocals.
Yeah, that's very true.
I mean, even when you look at, various female singer, well, any singer, whether you appreciate the genre that they sang in or not, you have to appreciate what they were capable of doing.
So Scuba, you've got Jay Jerry saying too much cotton, and Shore Vapor saying the wicks are too long.
No, trust me.
Dolores, technically none of them compare to each other because they're all extremely different in their own right.
Y'all were telling me I wasn't going to have enough cotton.
There are men that are the same way.
Oh yeah. I wonder. Oh, I can do it.
Not good.
What? Aries, every time I see that look on your face, I know you're up to something.
Oh, I've already been up to something. I just found a nice little special thing on my phone.
Ah.
Where's all the juice going?
Uh-oh.
Remember, it's got to fill that under channel.
Oh, okay, because it sure did soak up a lot.
Well, yeah, I mean, because it's got to fill the initial wicks, plus it's got to fill that under channel. Now, what I would do before you do anything else is just tilt. I know you're going to hate it when I say this. Just tilt the atomizer upside down. Just tilt the tank upside down. Once you've got...
You just want a picture
No, dude, I can't screenshot anything right now. Just tilt it upside down to make sure that it didn't flood the juice chamber or the coil chamber. If there's nothing coming out yet, you're good.
No, there's nothing coming out.
That is a nice looking tank.
Yeah, I like it. Look, there's a
like
big
it.
bubble. Whoa. What the heck? Uh-oh. That's not that shouldn't have been a big bubble like that. See, this is going to taste like pure juice. Actually, no. Okay, we might be all right. Film at 11. All right.
Dolores, again, they're two completely different styles.
Okay, I definitely don't want to vape this at 75 watts. So let's go down to 45 watts.
Yeah, like I said, I'm running my 0.25 at 42. So for yours at 0.4, I would run that at like probably around the 35 to 40 range.
So far, so good. No dry hit, no cotton taste. Will it leak?
Technically, no, because I mean, again, it's the top fill. I mean, it's the top airflow, so technically, it shouldn't leak.
That big air bubble was it just sucking up all that juice. That's why I do it that way.
I mean, because that's a pretty long travel for it to get to the airflow.
That is.
And if it was flooded out, I wouldn't be getting a cloud like this right now. I'm telling you that right now. It would be like nothing because I'd be spitting out juice.
I didn't say leak yet. I asked for you to have him. You gave me what you had left.
I'm hoping that it don't dry hit though. That's what I'm constantly vaping it, making sure that there isn't so much wick that it dry hits. It's actually vaping pretty good so far. Even with that new juice that I'm just getting used to the flavor, I like it. Whoa. That's much better than it was.
I'll take a look quick.
Yeah.
Oh,
and I don't really think that it was a single coil. I mean, single coil, yeah, it's still great with single coil. Dual coil would have been better, but I had way too much wick in there, it looks like. That's why it was drying out.
Yeah, see, and because of it being dual 2.5s, I mean, you're literally choking the shit out of that cotton.
Well, when it's like that, you can just thin it out by stroking the edges of your wick before you put them in there, and it's going to thin it out to where it'll still fill it up but not be too much. I just had way too long.
That just sounds all kinds of wrong.
How much do you stroke it?
Until it's done.
I was wondering.
If you stroke it too much, you're sucking a lot of juice. Oh boy.
No flood. No flood. Legend Talion. Oh, I like that. Now it's not just Talion, it's Legend Talion. Hell yeah. He did earn that. So
he earned that moniker when him and Niji bid. It was like either spot on 200 or just over 200 for Grannies.com.
Is it better than the intake?
I think it was like 210.
Yeah, I knew it was right at the 200, just over the 200.
Yeah, yeah. Because I think I took it up to 180, and then they came in.
Pat, you talking about this?
Like, no.
Swing! Oh, here goes Aries.
Swing!
Yeah, I still have the
I'm not
gold
gonna try
G-Class, Pat. I don't know where you can buy that one. You want one badly, very badly. I'm there with you, Pat. I got lucky to find this one, still brand new in the box. So it was like, when I found it, I was like, oh yeah, dude, I'll buy it. It don't even matter. Just give it to me now.
Yeah, they're going to be hard to find anywhere.
Yeah.
Maybe on, what's that auction site?
They could
eBay.
do like the fatality and go, well, we promised we wasn't going to do any more of the gold G-Class, but we will do it again with...
No, we've already asked. No.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we've already asked.
Pat called us
a hard no.
That's a hard no? Oh, wow.
No, next
See, and y'all wanted me to use mine, and I'm like, no, I want to keep it brand new in the box.
Next up is the X class.
I've only used it. Yeah, the X class. Wow.
That's going to be sweet.
Uh-huh.
And Jazzy will have it before all of us. I got a recurve mod. I got to say it's pretty nice for $44. It kills the pulse. Wow, really?
I'll send you a picture of mine, Scuba.
Of your X class? Whatever.
That's all right, Scuba. As soon as Jazzy gets in a blue one, I'll get it.
Talion, hey, you're a great guy, man. Don't even, you know, I think we all need each other in the vape community, so I don't think it's, you know, it's a good place to hang out with friends and, you know, just it's a close-knit community, and I think everybody helps everybody out that can. So I know I try to when I can, so that's what I'm here for, or what we're here for, I should say.
Try to be.
This is still good. It's tasting a little bit dry, but I am vaping the bejesus out of it at a little bit higher wattage than it probably needs to be. Let me turn it down just a little. Let's go down to 40. Because I think pushing it at 45 is kind of... That is not bad. Is it better than the intake, though? And I know somebody just asked that, and I'm like,
It was empty, right?
It really depends on your vape style. If you like a little bit more restricted vape with a bumped up flavor, then you're probably going to like the intake more. Number two, the intake is a single coil tank. You're going to definitely use less juice and in most cases less wattage to power said tank. So if you're a battery hog on most of your tanks and you use an intake, then you're probably not going to have to go through batteries like you normally do. So I would recommend it. I don't know where my intake went. It's just flew the coop.
And Steve McCulley, the T class is a very good mod as well. And if you had a choice of, if you couldn't afford a G class but you can afford a T class, I'd go with the T class.
T class. With the silicone sleeve on it. That
Actually,
SX Mini logo lights up so bright, you can use it as a night light.
For the T class, you can turn that off.
Yeah, you can turn it off. You can turn it off. So something fell earlier, and I think it's probably...
Your mouse?
No, my intake, because I don't see it right now.
What is it with you and not seeing stuff that's right in front of you?
Dude, I have SX Mini boxes down here. I got keyboards. You name it, I got it all around me. So my intake's up, and I like vaping the intake, so I will find it. There it is. Damn, it's right here in front of me. Okay.
What happened?
There you go. That's the Stabwood box right there for the SL class. Two of them. I only have one of them.
Oh, do you want me to go get all mine? Most of them are in the other room.
There's the Stabwood box. Has that nice little thing on the corner there. The
I got
normal
another one
one.
too.
And then the gold G class comes in this box with a nice gold thing in the corner there. I keep all these boxes, guys. I got boxes out of the yin yang.
Yeah, I do too.
I don't know. This probably was a SL class. No, this was the T class box. I know because it says so on the back that it's a T class. I got too many SX Mini boxes. There's another one down there too. I'm not reaching for all that stuff. All right. Let's see. Let's unlock this. That is way too high a wattage. Yeah, it's a new coil. Let's turn the wattage down. This is my DNA 250C here, and I think I was vaping this at 45 watts. There we go, 45 watts. See, this is Nilla Nuts that I have in here, and this just vapes good. Wow. Oh, okay. I didn't have the tank all the way down. I was like, there's a huge gap, but now it's okay.
He completely missed what I just said.
I did? Okay.
Yep. You said you
I
had
did
Nilla
too.
nuts in there, so I said, so it can't taste that good.
Really? Yeah, I did miss
You're
that. I think it
mean.
scuba intervention.
Unless it's up on top of that.
I can't
Well, the
wait to
rest of them
taste
are.
this Nilla Nuts infused coffee.
Oh.
I may even go pick that up in the morning if Higgy's is there at the office. They may. I think they're there on the weekends.
They had that in the auction?
Yeah, well, they had a little during their last show. When was it? I don't know if their show was like Tuesday or Wednesday. Whenever they do the show on the, yeah, they did the auction for the first bag of Nilla Nuts infused coffee, a pound bag, and
There's a hair hanging
Stewart
down.
won
You can't see
$50. It went for, which I was like, wow. So he's taking
Wow.
that money and getting more coffee with it. I don't have an SX Mini hat. I think that's Jazzy's fault right there. Just saying.
But do you have the SX Mini jacket to go with it?
Jacket.
No, do you?
I haven't
No.
even seen an SX Mini jacket. I'm like, really? Or what jacket?
He says, no, but do you have the SX Mini jacket to go with it? I said, no, do you? No.
I don't want a jacket. Not
I don't wear jackets, like, ever.
Really?
No.
Even during the winter?
Dude, I'm still wearing shorts, and when I still wore sleeveless shirts, I was still wearing sleeveless shirts in the winter.
Oh my god!
Wow.
I'm inside all day, and even during the winter, I've got.
Sue has the SX Mini hat. Sue, I think you have every SX Mini everything. You.
I'll put it this way. Okay, so Jen and David came over here for Christmas, a couple days after Christmas, and the second night that they were here, we all went out and had sushi. It was 17 degrees.
Yeah, it was cold.
They were all bundled up,
Yeah.
from head to toe. I'm still wearing shorts and a t-shirt and sweating my ass off.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. You need to be living in Alaska.
I would love to
dude.
go back to Alaska.
Wow.
That's right.
How
You-
could
you
still
grew up
be
in Alaska,
sweating
didn't
at
you?
that?
I didn't fully grow up there. We left when I was relatively young. But no, yeah, I spent a decent amount of time up there.
Good night, Pat. Yeah, we're off here. I'm gonna bump off of here at 10:30. Y'all got 7 more minutes. So if you got questions and we have answers, we'll give them to you.
Well, I can answer any question.
It may
Just
not be
like
the
the answer.
Right. You just may not
40.
like the answer.
42.
Yeah.
Yeah, 42 is the answer to everything, right? Sue wins like every waffle that Jazzy, not every waffle, but a hell of a lot of them. Really lucky on the waffles. But you got to be in it to win it.
I can answer anything. It's a matter of if you ask the right question for that answer.
That's a good way of putting it.
Aries has a broke thermometer.
I do. Oh, that's like Jen and David brought Gig. They're little. I say little. That dog is pretty sizable.
Yeah.
That thing's like a friggin' what's the word I'm looking for? Radiator.
Yeah,
Oh
wow.
my
Really?
god, that dog is hot as shit.
and still over
Yeah.
there.
And yeah, she's perched up on my chair, and I'm like, you're too hot.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Stuart, you're right about that, bud. Hey, it was for a good cause, and you can be the only one that says you got the coffee first. So, I mean, even if I get it before you, only because of shipping, but you'll have a lot more of it. I may get 1 cup, so
In Storm, I have not had a chance to take my bikes out yet this year. We've got nice weather going on right now, but we've got so much smoke coming into the state that I won't even go outside.
Wow. So does it smell when you go outside? You just smell the fire?
Oh, well, you've been to campgrounds before, right? When everybody's got their fires going.
Yeah.
The ember smell.
Yeah, well, and the haze that just kind of sits in the campground.
Yeah.
So you've got this. It's worse than that.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Now our air quality has hit it's very unhealthy or extremely hazardous, something like it's almost not extremely hazardous, but hazardous, kind of in that realm. So we've had the worst air quality in the United States for the last few days. They've been comparing us to China.
Wow. That's...
Shut up, Brian.
Whoa.
Yeah, no, it's been bad. It's been bad. If I go outside for 5 minutes, I've got a headache.
Now, is this the same fire that I heard about where someone... what was it that they were doing? It's some sort of stupid little stunt that they pulled, and it ended up setting off a wildfire.
This is a combination of fires in California, Oregon, Washington, and Canada. We're getting it all funneled in.
very welcome.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, the one that I'm thinking of, it happened in California, and it was this group of campers, and they decided to pull this stupid stunt, and it set off a full-blown wildfire.
Ozman,
idiotic.
you can just gamble with them. You can flip coin with them. They're worthless coins. That's what they are. I don't know what to tell you. I just felt like giving y'all some coins. The Zeus is definitely better. I will give it that. So now I have to go vaping this the entire week to see if... That way I can tell y'all which one of these three tanks I like the best. The Intake, the Billow X, or the Zeus Dual. They're both they're all three very comparable. The main difference, I mean, the Intake definitely has more restrictive airflow. The Billow X and the Zeus are very similar on airflow, but the Zeus is top airflow, the Billow is bottom airflow. Which one's prettier? I don't know. I like the Zeus and the Intake both have the half-turn top. The Billow's not like that. It has a traditional screw-on, screw-off top.
Yeah, see, and I like that bayonet top on that Zeus.
Yeah, they're nice.
I like those types of tops.
The bayonet is on the Zeus and on the Intake. They're both half-turn. It's off. Just same way with the Fatality. Same way with Fatality. Half-turn, it's done.
That's like, whenever I go to take the top off my Romizer Plus, half the time I'm fighting just to keep the damn tank on the mod.
Wow.
That's bad.
So Zeus is better flavor than the Intake then. Ooh, Jay Gary. Alright, I'm going to try them both again. This is really not a fair...
Comparison.
Well, they're both single coil. They're both at 40... I'm going to put this one at 45 watts. They're both very similar in ohms, actually. This is a 0.46 and this is a 0.42. Yeah.
Same build, same wire?
Yeah, once you get to that level, there's really not a difference. When you're talking about 0.04 of an ohm.
The problem with these two is they're different juices. So it's hard for me. This is Nilla Nuts, which I know very well. This one is Foreplay Afternoon Delight, but...
Oh, before we go off air, there is a special broadcast tomorrow on Legion. We will be discussing the FDA announcement. I am being brought on.
Nice.
Is this is Legion on YouTube?
Yeah, the Vaping Legion Network.
Okay, I'll have to look them up.
To be honest,
That's literally the name, the Vaping Legion Network.
I think the Intake has more flavor, and it's more because of the restrictive airflow. The Zeus, if you like more of an open airflow, you're going to like the Zeus more. If you like a slight bit of restriction, you're going to like the Intake. The Zeus is built for dual, but you can build single in it. Obviously, I just did it. Or the Intake takes single only.
Let me double check that. I'm wanting to say that pre-show is at 9 Eastern.
They're so close. They're very close in flavor.
Let's see. No, I'm sorry. Pre-show is at 10 p.m. Eastern, and the live show is at 11 p.m. Eastern.
Okay, so 8 Pacific.
11 p.m. Eastern. Wow. Okay, late 30.
All right, so Munchkin, I'll probably have to jump off our show then at 8 o'clock. Just saying.
Just a little
See,
heads
11
up.
o'clock your time.
All right, cool guys. Yeah, I think between these three, the Billow X doesn't hold a candle to the intake and the Zeus. The Zeus, damn, the intake and the Zeus are so close on flavor. They're very close. They're both top airflow. One's made for dual, but you can do dual or single and it still works good. I think the intake's probably easier to build on. They both have the bayonet top. I kind of like, and I'm not a big restrictive vapor, but I like the restrictive airflow on the intake. I like it.
Well, but that's the thing is for the for the Zeus, you can restrict it down.
Yes, you can. Which I'm sure if I do that on this, it's probably going to make it that much better. Let's turn it down a little bit.
On a 1.2 set of coils, if they're both in there and opening out to 0.12, myself, I'd be vaping that at probably 80-90 watts. That's for me.
Okay, so I've got a 0.11 on here, and
you can't really tell
and
the
I'm
difference.
vaping it at 65. I can pump it up to 90.
I turned the airflow way down on the Zeus, and now they're almost identical to each other. The intake's wide open.
Okay, I've got it at 99 watts.
And actually, I take that back because I'm running a 0.15 right now at basically 68 watts, if this thing will ever focus.
68 watts?
Yep.
What? I knew Aries was going to be vaping higher watts.
Well, no, I mean, it varies on what type of mood I'm in. I bump it, like, for instance, okay, my SL class, I'm running at 42, but I'm running at 0.25. My T class, I'm running at 0.13, I'm running at 95. This G class is a 0.12, I'm running it at 105. This G class is 0.14, I'm running it at 95. Let's see, what else do I have in front of me?
Ooh, that looks good on there.
See, this is a 0.15, and I'm running it at 45. So, I mean, it literally varies.
The Kinsey on top of the SL class, it just matches. All that silver matches really good.
Storm, I think it also depends on what it is you're vaping with, with the coils in.
Woo!
Because some of those devices like the higher wattage, some of them like it lower.
Well,
For me,
it comes down
that's
to
what I
coil. It comes down to coil mass as well.
Yeah.
Not all 0.12s are built the same.
That
Some
is very true.
0.12s, depending, it's the super dense 0.12s are going to take a lot more power to ramp up.
All right. Well, I hope y'all have a great weekend. Another awesome show. I'm going to end up tweaking out my plus tab or chunking it, or I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. But yeah, it's in pieces right now. Yeah.
Garbage.
Yeah. All right, fine. Garbage. I guess I hate doing that to electronics, but I do throw electronics away sometimes. I guess I'll have to. Oh, that's a good 510 connector in there. All right, whatever.
Cassie, I don't mouth to lung anything.
And Cassie,
you're very welcome,
I have
Dolores,
tried
and
it
thank
in
you for your help.
devices, and it's very good.
All right,
No,
good night, everybody.
Mouth to lung is my style.
Y'all have a good weekend. Thanks
Night,
to
everybody.
Speed
Have
and
a great
Aries
weekend.
for coming on again
Bye.
tonight and helping as always. And we will catch you guys next week. Peace out.